Hey everybody, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I brought you guys a time lapse of this little village I built up in a creative world. I was really inspired by some images I saw on the internet, random, just traditional old Italian Tuscan style houses, and I wanted to experiment with the different types of blocks and just a lot of fun stuff. I'll be honest, these aren't really like traditional Italian Tuscan style houses. They look a lot different, but I kind of took the idea and added a little bit of my own style into it. Right after this, we're going to go in first person and look at the rest of this in more detail, but for now, you guys can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. That's all I ask. Alright, welcome back from the time lapse, and oh man, I absolutely love this place. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a little tour of this area, give it a little more detail and all that. So why don't we start out with the first house. This house, kind of just getting the idea, figuring out what I want to do. I'm really experimenting with weird stuff. I don't use like birchwood. Nobody uses that. Like the log. And then like weird trapdoor and stair thing. I don't know. I just thought it looked kind of cool. And yeah, I love this little chimney. I don't know. Something about it being like diagonal like that. Really nice. Anyways, over here, I saw a Hermitcraft episode B-Dubs made, and he had this little hanging flower design, hanging plant. Oh, and I love that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh, so good. Yeah, a little carpet on top. Looks good. And here's another thing I tried out, using planks on the corners of it instead of using a log. I thought it was just a little different, and then barrels go really well with it. In my opinion, better than logs and no interiors. Yeah, let's move on to the tower. Yeah, the tower. Okay. It's just a tower. That's about it. Okay. Nothing really much to say about that. And then this house, here's where things got a little bit trickier. So I wanted one big old house to like connect to a bunch of houses. So that's what it kind of did there, and well, now we're all the way up to there. So that's pretty cool. And here's some more hanging plant action. Oh, vines, more hanging plants, because I just love that design, and it really fills the space nicely. You know what also fills the space? Some custom trees. Oh yeah, yep, that is good. And then over here, I thought I was going to make like an area going up there, like a staircase leading off to somewhere else, which we might do into a follow-up video if I'm really feeling inspired for this. Bushes, more to fill the space. For what am I saying? To fill more of the space is what it meant to say. Then we got some barrels, just putting them there because why not? And custom trees, beautiful. Why don't we head up this little staircase, kind of over the bridge? Oh, I love that. And then we got my absolute favorite house. I love this design. So basically, I had the idea of having a triangle, right? This is a triangle. Not really, actually. But I varied up the y-axis, so if this were up there, it would be a triangle, but I moved it down, and oh, I love that, because it's on a hill. I thought that was so cool. I love that. I probably said that 10 million times, but oh, it's just such a worth noting. Anyways, we got the same thing up here, just a little more space in this other little hanging out bit. Close the door. Right there. Yep, that looks really nice. Then we got the pond. Oh, the pond. Just needed something besides a building and besides a tree. Water features, always a great thing to add in the village. A little path leading off, and by the way, here's where we could build more. Yep. Just follow-up video, we'll see. More time-lapse, I don't know. Then we get up here. This is kind of where I thought the houses would get a little bit richer. And so more hanging plants, best thing ever. And this is a huge house, I thought. Yeah, it's just a huge house, and it doesn't really feel like a Tuscan style house at all, because these roofs right here just kind of feels out of place. But it at the same time doesn't feel out of place. I really just like it. Okay, we're just gonna stick with that. Here's the house we saw earlier, and this roof, yeah, it's kind of an ugly roof, I'm not gonna lie, but I needed something different than this brick. Look, all of this was brick, and then I needed something different so when you look from down here, you don't just see brick, and more brick. You see something a little different. And here's the final spot. This house, yeah, I wanted to kind of have two houses, but the door be like on the corner, so I don't know how to say it better. It's just, yeah. But like adding the terracotta and then adding this cobblestone at the bottom, really love that. So cool. Oh, and the quartz, I always thought that was like just for modern builds, but no, guys, guess what? You can use it in a, you don't have to use it in modern builds. Works really well here. I probably should add another window there. Yeah, we'll do that later. Hopefully in another video if I make another one and I'm feeling inspired to do it. But yeah, overall, just adding a little more greenery around here, just adding some flowers and all that. But overall, that looks really cool. I love this. Although it's not like traditional Tuscan Italian or something like that, it still sticks to the theme, basically. You can look up images of like Tuscany, Italy, like architecture of that place, and yeah, it really doesn't look anything but like this. But what I gotta say is that it's inspired by it. So, you know what? Anyways, that'll be it for me. I'm not going to ramble on too long to make this video, you know, drag on. Yeah, anyways, that will be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that's really all I ask, and maybe I'll go up with another video of this. We'll see. But anyways, goodbye.